Most people think looking polished is all about expensive clothes or designer labels. But here's the truth. The colors you wear can completely change how others perceive you. The wrong shades don't just wash you out. They can make you look older, less confident, and yes, even cheap. And the surprising part? Many women wear these colors every day without realizing the quiet message they're sending. Welcome back to Journey After 60. In today's video, I'll walk you through 4 specific colors that may be silently aging you, lowering your appearance of value, or dulling your natural radiance. But don't worry, we won't just talk about what to avoid. I'll also show you exactly what to wear instead, so your face lights up, your energy feels lifted, and your elegance shines through. Because after 60, style isn't about blending into the background. It's about standing tall, looking vibrant, and being proud of the woman you've become. So, if you've ever worn a blouse that looked fine, but somehow made you feel faded, stay tuned. You're about to see how one small change in color can create a big shift in the way you show up in the world. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you never miss tips on looking and feeling your absolute best in the second half of life. Now, let's begin with the first color, a shade I see far too many women wear, thinking it's safe, when in reality, it may be quietly aging them. Color number 1. Muddy brown. I know you might be thinking, brown is always a safe choice. But after 60, the wrong shade of brown can do more harm than good. A dull, grayish brown, the kind that looks like dried mud, can drain the color from your skin, make you look tired, and quietly dull your natural vibrance. Even older men, with their subtle instincts, pick up on that lack of vitality. They may not say it out loud, but they can feel when your energy doesn't shine the way it truly can. Color psychology tells us brown represents stability, tradition, and a grounded connection to the earth. That's wonderful. But when the tone is too flat, it slips from steady to stale, unconsciously reminding people of dust, dirt, or something faded. For older men especially, who tend to notice energy as much as appearance, muddy brown can unconsciously signal fatigue or lack of care. Not because you're any of those things, but because the color works against you. I've seen women completely transform their presence just by swapping muddy brown for something richer. Imagine walking into a room in warm mocha, deep chestnut, or rich caramel instead. Suddenly, you look intentional, elegant, and alive. And men notice, not in a superficial way, but in the quiet way their eyes light up when they sense warmth, confidence, and vitality. So don't panic if you've got muddy brown in your closet. Just upgrade it. Chocolate brown feels luxurious and deep. Cinnamon or rust brings warmth without dullness. Caramel flatters silver and gray hair beautifully, reflecting light instead of fighting it. These tones support your natural radiance instead of dimming it. You deserve colors that celebrate the vibrant, wise, resilient woman you are. Muddy brown may seem safe, but it's secretly holding you back. Choose shades that lift your energy, and let the world see you at your most alive. Now that we've tackled muddy brown, the so-called safe shade that can quietly work against you, let's swing to the other end of the spectrum. Just as a dull brown can drain your energy, some colors can shout too loudly, pulling attention in ways that don't feel sophisticated or effortless. Color number 2. Neon colors. Shades like neon yellow, electric pink, or blazing green are designed to jump out of the crowd and grab attention. And for women in their 20s or 30s, that might be the goal: to stand out, to look bold, to radiate youthful energy. But after 60, neon sends a very different message. Not bold, not joyful, but harsh, almost jarring. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't wear color. In fact, as we get older, color becomes even more important for brightening our skin and boosting our energy. But neon isn't just color, it's color on overdrive. Loud, aggressive, artificial, and, most importantly, it doesn't age gracefully with us. Here's the hard truth. Neon rarely flatters mature skin. That lime green tank top that once looked fun and lively might now make you look washed out, or worse, like you're trying too hard to look younger than you are. And when your clothes look like they're fighting against you instead of supporting you, that's when people start whispering the word we all dread: outdated. Color psychology backs this up. Neon is tied to urgency, rebellion, and youthful energy. That's why you see it on traffic signs and teenagers' party dresses, but rarely in elegant, timeless fashion. And in men's eyes, neon can feel over the top, even a little awkward. They may not say it directly, but their reactions make it clear. Neon doesn't read as refined, it reads as forced. I'll never forget a rather embarrassing moment of my own. I used to love bright, shocking colors, convinced they made me look vibrant and full of life. But one evening, I wore a neon green blouse to an event with my husband. And as we walked in, I overheard whispers, people saying I looked cheap, over the top, or trying too hard to look younger than I was. It stung. Later, my husband gently said, "I never interfere with what you wear, but I think this color didn't do you justice." His honesty hurt, but it also opened my eyes. At 60, we're wise enough to know what truly serves us, and it was time for me to shift from colors that drained me to those that lifted me. So instead of neon yellow, try mustard, buttercream, or golden tones. Warm, joyful, and far more flattering. If you love pink, choose lotus pink, berry, or a soft blush. Shades that highlight your skin and express confidence, not confusion. And if green is your favorite, go for olive, sage, or emerald. Rich, elegant, and timeless. The secret isn't avoiding color, it's refining your relationship with it. After 60, your presence should radiate calm, wisdom, and quiet strength. Neon tries to shout, but elegance only whispers and still gets heard. So if you've been holding on to bright shades that never quite feel right, give yourself permission to let them go. You'll discover a glow that's radiant, refined, and unmistakably you. How do you feel about neon colors? I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever found yourself in a cringe-worthy situation like I did? Share your experience in the comments below. It might just help someone else discover colors that truly work for them. And now, let's quietly move to the other end of the color spectrum. If neon shouts, faded beige whispers. And sometimes that whisper isn't doing you any favors. Color number 3. Faded beige. Choosing the right colors is about more than personal preference. It can subtly communicate status, confidence, and vitality. Faded beige may seem soft and neutral, but it often does the opposite. Even someone stylish can appear tired, washed out, and unintentionally less affluent. My friend Margaret discovered this in a quiet, unexpected way. She loved beige and owned a collection of pale sweaters. One day, she wore her favorite faded beige cardigan to a birthday party, hoping to look elegant. But in the mirror, her skin appeared dull, her features flat, and the overall effect made her look underdressed. That soft, lifeless color didn't just hide her radiance, it undermined the impression of her success and polish. Margaret decided to try richer, warmer shades: caramel, honey beige, and deep taupe. Suddenly, her skin glowed, her platinum hair looked luminous, and she carried an air of effortless sophistication. When she entered the room, her husband immediately remarked, "This color really suits you. You look amazing." Warm, vibrant colors project wealth, confidence, and vitality, while faded beige can make someone look less polished. This moment is also supported by research in color psychology by Elliott and Meyer 2012. Muted, washed-out tones like faded beige can subconsciously signal low energy, lack of confidence, and even lower social or economic status, while warm, rich colors convey power, approachability, and life experience. In short, faded beige might feel safe, but it can make you look poorer than you really are. If you've been relying on faded beige, it might be time to rethink your palette. Choose colors that convey warmth, richness, and vitality. Tones that brighten your face and project confidence and success. A simple color switch can elevate not just your appearance, but also how others perceive your presence. After walking through these three, the last color is deceptively soft, yet it can silently drain your look and make you appear less affluent. Color number 4. Gray. Gray is one of the most misunderstood shades in a mature woman's wardrobe. On the surface, it promises sophistication, balance, and neutrality, and when chosen well, it can absolutely deliver. But not all grays are created equal. Some shades elevate your beauty, while others quietly drain it away. Flat gray, the kind that looks like cold concrete, lifeless and without texture, can pull the energy right out of your skin and your outfit. On women over 60, especially those with silver hair or lighter complexions, flat gray offers no contrast, no warmth, and no point of focus. Instead of refinement, it can leave you looking tired, washed out, or worse, invisible. Like you've slipped into sleepwear, an old uniform, or even something clinical like hospital clothing. The tricky thing is that flat gray masquerades as safe and neutral, but in reality, it doesn't highlight your best features, doesn't bring warmth to your complexion, and doesn't communicate care or intentionality. Fashion is a silent language, and flat gray often whispers, "Don't notice me." And here's the truth: men do notice. Many older men, even if they never put it into words, tend to associate dull grays with fatigue or low energy. They may not analyze it, but they instinctively respond to vibrancy and warmth, and flat gray doesn't give them that. That's why choosing the right gray makes such a difference. Soft heather gray, with its subtle texture, feels cozy and refined. Greige, a mix of gray and beige, adds warmth that flatters a wide range of skin tones. Deep charcoal provides contrast without the harshness of black, while warm taupe grays bring a modern, sophisticated edge. These shades don't sap your energy, they support it, allowing you to walk into a room with quiet confidence and undeniable presence. And when you wear these warmer, more textured grays, men notice that too. What they see isn't dullness or fatigue, they see elegance, strength, and vitality. Flat gray may promise simplicity, but too often it only delivers silence. The next time you reach for that plain gray top or sweater, pause and ask yourself, does this color celebrate me or does it make me disappear? As we wrap up this color journey, remember, these aren't rigid rules meant to box you in. This was never about fashion for fashion's sake. It's about something deeper. How you see yourself and how you invite the world to see you. Because every time you get dressed, you're not just covering your body, you're communicating. You're sending subtle messages about how you want to be treated, how you want to be perceived, and most importantly, how you feel about yourself. The colors you wear carry energy. They don't just reflect your taste and style, they reflect your story, your values, and your self-respect. When you lean on muddy browns, washed-out grays, or chaotic neons, you risk blending into the background and unintentionally saying, "I don't deserve more." But when you choose shades that brighten your skin, energize your presence, and mirror the elegance you've cultivated over a lifetime, everything shifts. You stand taller, you feel radiant, and the world responds differently because your colors are amplifying what's already true. You are vibrant, wise, and deeply worthy. At this stage of life, you don't owe anyone invisibility or dullness. You owe yourself joy, elegance, confidence, and yes, the kind of colors that speak of self-respect without saying a word. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which color in your closet do you think it's time to let go of? And which one makes you feel your absolute best? Share in the comments below. Your story might inspire another woman watching today. If this video gave you something to think about, please like it, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more style wisdom that honors who you are becoming, not who the world expects you to be. Until next time, wear your worth and let your colors speak for you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.